Welcome back to my channel. My name's Ben, and this reading is going to be slightly different if you're new to my channel. My partner here, we've put a load of questions into this little bowl, and I'm going to pick one out and I'm going to do a reading based on that question. That's how I read, so we'll go from there. I prefer to do a reading on someone's life circumstance at that time. So if you found this, we'll see what happens in your body and how it helps your life situation. So I'm going to pick this one here and let's see what it says. So the question is, so I get you might be quite young when I read this out. I fancy my best friend's boyfriend. What should I do? Right, that's interesting, isn't it? Well, we've been there, or we've liked someone else and maybe we can't have them. So let's see what I get for you. So when I read that, I thought to myself, you're quite young here. So let's see what I get. If you're new to tarot cards and you're watching on this video, I read cards based on what I feel or how I tap into that person's energy at that time through that question. So you're quite young here, and I'd advise you, if you feel this way about this person, is to just think about your feelings first. I get you're very young, you can be a bit impulsive at times, so just hold back a little bit for it to unfold. I do feel this would work. Also, your circle of friends would change if you did this move. And there would be a lot of jealousy involved here on the other scale, meaning the person that you like, their friends would be a lot of backstabbing at you. So I think you should just go with the flow and take it easy and get to know this person a bit more as friends. That's what I'm getting here. So I'm going to pick some cards and I'll see what I get. I need to go deeper into this now. So I use these purple cards to spread them out, and then I pick ones that stand out in the purple, and then we see what cards we get on the reverse side, and then I read them. So we'll shuffle them a bit more. Definitely here, definitely the friendship needs to blossom first. I feel if you go wading in that you really like them, it might just be completely based on looks and image at that stage. There needs to be deeper feelings. It needs to know more about you. You need to know more about them for it to develop into a more successful and intimate relationship. So let's spread them out and I'll see what I get, and I'm looking forward to this and see what I read. I want to spread these out and take my time with this one. Oh, that one. I did want that one there. That's okay for now. Let's pop these back and see what we get. Interesting. So you got the Tower, which is a collapsing of a current situation. So I see that as, you can see there's a man there and he's looking at the castle and it's collapsing. So if you go wading in, this is how I'm reading it for you, you go wading in to that situation, it's going to collapse. So you're there, but you're not quite there yet. So you don't want to force it. So the next card you got is a new beginning, which is the Page of Wands. I see that as you're on a ramp and you're flying high with the fire. So it's saying, I'm saying, don't force this yet. Take your time. You can see it. If you're wading in, you tell them it's not the right time yet. You bide your time. Get to know them. get to know them. And I want to see what card you pick next time to see what's going to come in the next 6 months to a year for you to get close to this person and get what you'd like out of it. You've got to just buy your time and get to know them as friends. Maybe hang out with them in a different situation. I think I'm going to go with them two there. It's just funny, isn't it? Right. So, you got the Seven of Cups, which is a choice card. I see that as a choice card. It's pointing at the cup. What choice do I need to make for you to get the right action that you needed? So I get your emotions are going to be all over the place there. And for you to do that, you got the High Priestess, which means, I read that for you, is going down the staircase into yourself and listening to yourself. I do feel here you've got to become friends with this person for it to work for you, so you don't, it just all blow up and die off if you really like them. So the Cups is a choice card. It's pointing that, yes, I want to take that choice and go with what's right. But I'm saying for you now, I'd hold back. And don't dive in. If you found this video, you've watched it till here, don't dive in immediately. Get to know them and it will work for you. Because you don't want to get hurt and your feelings hurt and friendships all blown up in the water because it wasn't ready yet. So remember, if you're going to remember anything from this reading, I would recommend that card, the Tower. For you, how I see this is for you, is you looking at that, and if you're going to go wading, it's all going to crumble down. So just hang back for, you're watching this now, where are we now? Mid-January I'll be shooting this. So a couple of months, hang back. And I think in the summertime, it's all going to be flowing good. And the Nine of Cups, you'll be making your choice and you're going to be with that person. So hang back. I've always say this, if a man likes you, they'll come chasing after you. So just buy your time for a little bit and see how things progress. So I hope that helped you if you're in that situation, which can be uncomfortable, can't it? You like somebody else and it can be a bit annoying because you want to be with them and there might be jealousy and lots of uncomfortable emotions that come up to the surface. So I hope that reading has helped you at this time, and I'll see you again for another reading